This week in superheroics, literally every single one of the trailers drops at Comic-Con, and I struggle to fit everything into this episode. I'm Phil Boothman, and the red capes are coming! Greetings superhumans and welcome to The Trinity, the show where I pick 3 awesome superhero news stories from the past week and then snark all over them because this is the internet, so what the hell else am I supposed to do? First up this week, the final trailer for Fox and Josh Trank's upcoming comic book movie Fantastic Four was released into the world, where it was met with a resounding The film's promotional campaign so far has been notoriously troubled, with seemingly every announcement being met with derision by fans, even going as far back as the casting. For starters, certain people were angry that Michael B. Jordan, a black actor, was cast as the previously Caucasian Johnny Storm. We here at Empath Digital like to refer to these people as comic book purists, and we don't like those people very much. At the very least, they do seem to have backpedaled on the justifiably mocked concept that Victor Von Doom was going to be a blogger and hacktivist who goes by the screen name Doom. Because we're all way less scared of crazy, powerful, medieval-style cyber wizards who are strong enough to literally become God than we are of internet trolls. This final trailer was an opportunity to win over those of us who are less than inclined to see the movie, and in that respect, and many others, it pretty much fell flat. Seriously, the line, "he's stronger than any of us, he's not stronger than all of us," is spoken without a single trace of irony or humour. Oh, and also everybody's favourite ever-loving blue-eyed thing has the voice of a child. Let that one sink in for a second. Now look, I'm the kind of guy who likes to judge things after I've seen them, and I try to give every comic book movie the benefit of the doubt, because I remember a time not so long ago that nobody was making them, and I'm also aware that in 10 years' time it's very unlikely that we'll be getting multiple awesome superhero movies every single year, but this movie... Anyway, if you feel particularly compelled to go and see it, Fantastic Four will be out on August 7th. Oh, feel that enthusiasm. Next up, the appropriately named Mark Webb has spilled the details on what the third movie in his own superhero trilogy would have looked like, and I think it's fair to say we definitely dodged a bullet here. Speaking to MTV, Webb suggested that the once-planned Amazing Spider-Man 3 would focus around the formation of the Sinister Six by the mysterious character known as the Gentleman, who appeared in the first 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies. Not only that, but he wanted to throw Venom into the mix as well, because rushing to cram Venom into a movie already overstuffed with villains worked out so well the last time they tried it. It's at least understandable from Webb's point of view. The Amazing Spider-Man 3 could well have been his last chance directing the character, and throwing everything you can at the wall and seeing what sticks could have paid off. Oh, wait. I just remembered the next part. But on top of all that, comedian Dennis Leary, who played doomed police captain George Stacy in the first movie, mentioned to IGN that part of Webb's plan for the third movie involved a formula which could regenerate people who had died, therefore paving the way for both Stacys to return to the screen. I'm not sure if they were looking for a way to make Gwen Stacy's resurrection have as little emotional impact on the other characters in the franchise as her death did, but I'm pretty sure they found it. I mean, screw it, why not bring in Spidey's homicidal robot parents, or the dumb spider totem thing, or make a giant pregnant spider give birth to Peter Parker, or give Spidey radioactive semen that causes Mary Jane Watson to die of cancer, or just make an entire movie based on one more day. They're all equally great ideas. But as we all know by now, the kibosh was put on the whole thing by the historic deal between Marvel and Sony to bring the new Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just remember that fact and it'll all be okay. And finally, because there was so much news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con last weekend, I'm going to try and sum it all up as quickly as possible. Wish me luck! Everybody loves Supergirl. Nobody loves Thunder Agents. Will Smith be punching. Harley Quinn be crazy. The Joker just be straight up creepy looking. Bruce Wayne is more heroic in a single moment than Superman was in an entire movie. Supes get stomped. Wonder Woman. Finally. Heroes Reborn looks okay. Look at Ickle Micah, all grown up. Hero embraces his badass katana-wielding destiny, as we all should. The X-Men get apocalyptic. Magneto becomes the third character in Fox's branch of the Marvel Universe to drop the F-bomb. But he definitely won't be the last. Storm finally gets a mohawk. The Arrow becomes the Green Arrow. Oliver Queen gets a sweet new costume and, fingers crossed, a quiver full of trick arrows. Neil McDonough is the sinister Damien Dark, head of the hierarchy of international vengeance and eliminations, aka Hive. Yeah, that's what they're actually called in the comics. Helmet Head Jay Garrick comes to the Flash, as does the villainous Zoom. This year, Barry has to deal with being a famous superhero, and Deadpool, and more Deadpool. Basically, in much the same way as he once killed the Marvel Universe, Deadpool killed this year's San Diego Comic-Con. Stone dead. From happiness that they actually seem to have gotten the character right this time round. So, is there any part of you that wants to watch Fantastic Four? Are all Spider-Man movies numbered 3 destined to be complete train wrecks? Why is there so much stuff happening at Comic-Con? Is it some kind of major industry event or something? Leave your comments down below or on Twitter with the hashtag StaySuper, and they could be featured in the next Alter Ego video blog. And until next week, stay super!